I just wanted to jump on here and make a quick video about the portal kit that we're putting on here and address a couple comments, concerns, and questions that we've been asked so far about this build. So yes, we are using a Polaris portal box on this machine. It's the same as what MSC did. They used a Polaris portal box. One thing is the reason why you have to replace your axles is because they do not make a CF-Moto portal box that you can actually get a 27 spline gear in the portal box made. They all come in 28s, 26s, or 30 spline axles for the other machines because they're an even numbered spline versus this one here, an odd spline. Reason why you have to upgrade your brakes, because one, the brakes on this thing suck. They're a single piston caliper. They're like driving a 1973 Cadillac that has no power brakes whatsoever and you're trying to stop at a stop sign. It's the same principle. You have 4 single piston calipers with no brake assist to get more hydraulic fluid to them to be able to slide those pistons out. So yes, on the front, you're gonna have to put a dual piston caliper, and in the back you'll have a choice between a single piston or a dual piston caliper back there. Now, one thing that we did do, because we were getting a lot of backlash, and it was something that I was just using in mock-up phase whenever I did my explanation and on my page and on my group, but we are using the factory CF-Moto ball joints and the ball joint delete with the Super ATV A-arms. One thing about this is you have to understand is nothing is made for this. So to use this portals, I'm just going to put it out there now. If you have the Jake Moorhead A-arms, it's not going to work. If you have the factory A-arms, they're not going to work. They're only going to work with the Super ATV A-arms to be able to adjust your camber from the bottom ball joint delete on the Heim joint. That's the only ones that they're going to work with. So we're just going to lay that out there and get that out right now, that if you don't have Super ATV A-arms, they're not going to fit your machine. There's also going to be custom brass bushings made for the back, which we're getting to. And let me explain something about these brass bushings. For everybody that don't want to buy them and they're like, oh my God, they're so expensive. They're expensive for me to get manufactured. I have a company that has to stand over a CNC and make each one of them. That brass that we're using is very expensive. It is a bearing brass. It is a hard brass. We have 600 some miles on these A-arms. I pulled these bushings out. There's not one single wear mark, stroke mark, anything in them. These are lifetime bushings. These will last 10,000 plus miles on this machine before anything has to be done to that bushing. If you don't want to spend the money, you're more than welcome to keep buying the factory bushings at $12 a bushing. So if you're spending $12 a bushing, you need 8 just for the front. That's $100. So you're going to keep replacing those every 1,000 to 2,000 miles. Those bushings are garbage. So we have to change the axles out on these. Yes, not the whole axle. We're taking the factory axle out and we're putting in an upgraded axle, because you always want to upgrade your axles when you're running a gearbox, a portal, because the factory axles suck. They're going to shear off real quick. We had to change the end caps on it, put a Polaris end cap on the axle, which was a direct fit because we did all of our engineering work and speaking to the engineers at Super ATV about what we were doing when we're building this kit out here. Like I said, you're going to have to replace your calipers. You're going to have to put a longer brake line on the left-hand side because the brake line's a little bit short. But these are things that it's pretty easy, it's pretty simple, it's pretty common to do on this machine. We project to have these portal kits available probably by the end of the first week in October. I'm going to give you a projected date. By the end of the first week in October, we will have them somewhere for sale. These kits, whenever you buy them, they're not going to immediately ship the next day. You'll get a tracking number within a day or so. It's going to take a few days for all the parts to be sourced and sent. So the portal kit's going to come from Super ATV. We're working with Super ATV just to get the portals, so we don't have to get the backing plates because those backing plates aren't going to be used. The backing plates are going to come from us. The other parts are going to come from other places that we sourced it. I'm not stocking anything or putting a lot of money into this because I spent a lot of money on the brass bushings and I haven't even recouped any of that money back yet. I haven't sold enough brass bushings to even say I've made a profit. I'm still way at a loss on those. So that's how we're going to do it. I'm not stocking it here and shipping everything out to you. You're going to order it from me. I'm going to order everything from all of my suppliers where I got all of the parts and everything for this. The only thing I'm going to stock myself is the portal plates that I'm having designed for this machine. These portal plates are going to have a 5-year warranty with the portal plate, and that actually comes from the guy that's building them. No other place gives you a warranty on a portal plate. Portal boxes, they're warranted through Super ATV, so you'll have to go through Super ATV for that. So this is just a little touch up on the portal situation. Yes, this is a big mess right now, but one thing that I am excited for is we did get notification from R&L Carrier Shipping Company that our subwoofer box that is going right there in the bed that has our two 12-inch Rockford Fosgate 1000 amp watt subs is on the way for the machine to match the Rockford Fosgate roof that is in this. I can't wait to get it in. Can't wait to hear what it sounds like and get some stuff rocking and rolling on this. So that's a portal update for right now. Stay tuned. We're going to have some more this week as we get more stuff developed out here, and once we do the second test fit at the end of this week with these portals and everything on this machine. Again, thanks for watching. This is Crawlworks Power Sports. If you didn't already, click the like and share button at the top. Thank you.